This is Prophet Blaine, and you are listening to Worship Radio International, the world's #1 online Christian radio station.
And welcome to Let's Fix It with Chenauda. I want you to sit back, relax, take some copious notes as we provide you with some awesome solutions to your financial matters. Invite some friends and family to join us. And if you're watching us live on Facebook, share. Sharing is caring. I am Chenauda Harris, your financial specialist, offering solutions to your financial matters. Today's show is dedicated to all the fathers. On Sunday, June 16th, we'll celebrate Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to my first love, my father, Ted Harris, to my favorite and only brother, Albert, and to my guy, Joe Curtis. Happy Father's Day. Can't wait to celebrate you guys on Sunday. And to a very special dad, my radio show producer, Prophet Blaine Irvin. Happy Father's Day, man. You are so awesome. Elizabeth is truly blessed to have a dad like you. Can't wait to meet the new little one. And if you are a father and you're listening to this show, I definitely want to send this out to you, wishing you a happy Father's Day. So definitely enjoy your day. Today's topic is going to be, we're going to answer some questions that have been sent in to me as we have gone through 4 weeks of this show. I'm super excited and glad of the outpouring support of the success that we are having with getting this information out to people. We definitely want to engage you to continue to send in questions. Definitely call in to me and get with me in whatever form. And let me give you that information. My phone number is 734-752-8818. And you can find me on Facebook at Chenauda M. Harris. I'm also on Instagram at just simply Chenauda. My email address is letsfixitwithchenauda@gmail.com. And of course, for our services, the website is www.chenaudaharris.com. So, to kick everything off, I just want to say that a lot of times I think a lot of us are really comfortable in our comfort zone when it comes to our finances. But the first thing is first. You got to take that first step in faith. You don't have to see the whole staircase. You just have to take that first step. And that's a quote from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Folks, we got to take that first step. And a lot of times we need to just take that mask off. A lot of people are just living from day to day, paycheck to paycheck, and not really living in the reality of how things could potentially be. So I'm going to take the first question that was sent in, and it simply says, Chenauda, how can I find out what's on my credit report? Well, first, you want to go to www.annualcreditreport.com. And you're allowed one free pull a year on this website, and it will reveal to you your entire credit report. It basically is your financial blueprint. So they'll pull your credit if you're trying to purchase a home, you're trying to buy a car, open utilities, and then, of course, Michigan's favorite, car insurance. Your car insurance rate is based upon your credit score. So you can't typically make any major purchases without them checking your credit. So, great question. Let's talk about the breakdown of the credit score. Very poor is 350 range to 550. Poor range is 550 to 649, and the fair range is 650 to 699. Good range 700 to 749, excellent credit is 750 to 850. And I know that most of my listeners and followers are ready to make a quantum leap to get to the next level to handle their financial matters, to change their credit score, especially if you're looking at less than perfect credit. Now let's talk about some stats that impact us nationwide. Over 65 million people in the United States have less than perfect credit. So, and that's 599 or below, guys. Just think about this. You're sitting in a room with people and you might think that Sally over here has good credit, but really Sally don't have good credit. Sally is probably just as bad off, if not worse, than the next person. You know, nearly 500,000 Americans don't even have established credit. So these are some of the things that we have to fix. You will find that lots of people don't even have $500 disposable income in their savings account. No rainy day fund whatsoever. So the reality check is simply this. How many people do you know walking around with $200 Nike gym shoes or any type of shoes and don't have $200 in their pocket or in their savings? Or ladies, we have $200 in bundles of weave on our head, sewn in, dressed to the nines, dripping in designer fashions, but don't have $500 in our savings. I'm not judging, but I will say this. It is so critical to get these finances in order for you to have a decent lifestyle. Next question. Chenauda, can a bankruptcy be removed from my credit report? And the answer to that is bankruptcies can be removed, can be potentially removed if they are discharged. If it is an active bankruptcy, we can't do anything with that. I will say this to those that are contemplating bankruptcy, let's have a consultation first. The reason being is bankruptcy, you want that to become your last resort, because a lot of people tend to want to jump to, let me go file bankruptcy and not explore the opportunity of getting their credit repaired. And a lot of times that is due to lack of knowledge, but they think that the bankruptcy process is going to be the save all for the situation. But clearly, I will suggest let's have a consultation before you even think about filing bankruptcy. It could be a matter of saving you a great deal of money and a great deal of heartaches and pain along the way as you go through the journey. Next question. Chenauda, I see you include an offer for a will trust power of attorney. My credit is good, but can I just get those services alone? Well, yes, I'm glad your credit is good. Not everybody can say that, but I know that the information that we are sharing may not be for everybody, but you definitely probably know someone who can utilize this information. But yes, you can get a will trust power of attorney services alone. It's called the My Care plan. And if you don't have a will trust power of attorney in place, it is so vitally important. Please take the time out to establish a will trust power of attorney. It will prevent problems later, meaning that it will save your family from going through unnecessary turmoil that tears apart a family during a grieving hour. Too many people leave here without the needed documentations, and the family feud automatically begins. I see it all the time. It shouldn't be that way. It really shouldn't. So I truly suggest get your house in order and be ready. And that's for real. I just can't stress that enough. I mean, look at how many times you see GoFundMe's because people don't have enough monies to bury people. Um, Things are not put in writing, things are hidden. A lot of our elders, they have taken like their insurance papers and hidden them, and there's more than one policy. You have people with money that are dying without even a will, trust, power of attorney in place, which to me is insane because all of that's tied up in probate. Who wants to go through probate to deal with that? I mean, it's bad enough going through the grief, but to have to deal with that in court, who wants to do that? So definitely, yes, if you need a will, trust, power of attorney, we can assist with that. And that is called the My Care Plan. Next question. Chenauda, do I don't have any credit. How can I establish credit? And as you heard me say earlier, nearly half Americans don't have any credit whatsoever. So we do have a secured credit card. So you can go to my website, www.chenaudaharris.com. And we do offer a secured credit card and it requires a deposit. You make the deposit and then you want to learn how to pay your bills on time. It will report to all 3 credit bureaus and build your credit. Also, if you are paying rent or for an apartment or even for a home, we have another program. It's an economical program called Credit My Rent. And what that simply does is add up to 2 years rental history as a trade line to your credit report. And it helps increase your score. That is an awesome program that is helping lots of people increase their credit score. So definitely, if you are renting an apartment and you have good history of paying your bills on time, this is definitely something that you should seek out to help you increase your credit score. I promise you, it does work. A bill paying tip. Let me just give you some extra, as we call it in our world, nuggets to help you. A lot of people think that the actual reporting date that's on the bill that you get in the mail is the date that you pay your bill. That is the actual date that is reported to the credit bureaus. So you definitely want to pay your bills 2 to 5 days for that to allow ample processing for that bill, so it doesn't impact your credit score negatively. So we definitely want to learn how to do that. That is very vital and very key to helping you with your credit score and to help increase your credit. Next question. Chenauda, I found your information to be most helpful. Can you come speak to my networking group? Most definitely. I appreciate you finding the information helpful, and I hope that many of you find the information and facts that we're providing helpful. Not just the facts that I'm providing, but as well as finding value in the special guests that I've had on the platform here with me. We definitely want to be able to network and be able to come out and speak to you guys in your networking groups, your churches, organizational meetings as well. I encourage small businesses to book me also. These are awesome benefits to offer to help your employees because you just never know where an employee's, what's going on with them financially. And these are great financial tools to help put them in a better position financially as well. Some of the best speaking engagements for me are large groups because the information is shared to the masses. And we definitely want to get this message out to the masses as we are helping build our community financially throughout the metropolitan area. And not just here, but in all 50 states, including the U.S. Virgin Islands. So I do travel. So once again, if you'd like to book me, you can always call me at 734-752-8818 or simply drop me an email at letsfixitwithshenauda@gmail.com. Now, in review, I do want to go back over our protection plan. So if this is indeed something that you are contemplating or someone that you know might need the services, at least they have concrete information as to what they are getting. And I think we're going to start with the credit restoration piece. First of all, we do dispute all erroneous items with all three credit bureaus simultaneously. And we have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, which simply means that we are in good standings. We have lots of people that are utilizing our services. Our services have removed over 1 million items off of credit reports nationwide, and we stand by our product as well. So you start seeing results within 45 to 90 days of starting the program. And our protection plan also includes that will trust power of attorney service that we spoke about. So I'm not going to go back over that. We also have credit monitoring. So we're going to monitor your credit with it's similar to LifeLock. So we're going to give you that protection and protect your credit. And you're also going to get an opportunity to have a credit attorney. So we have credit attorneys on retainer for each of our clients. And what they simply do is, for those harassing phone calls and letters that are being sent to your home, you have an attorney already to fight that battle for you, to stop those harassing phone calls and to stop those letters and handle the situation for you that our credit team can't handle themselves. Also, you're going to get a profile that explains your net worth. Who needs to know their net worth? A lot of people have no idea what their net worth is. We also offer a credit builder. And what that credit builder does is give you suggestions as to different ways to build your credit. I've already given you a couple of different programs that would help you build your credit. One with the secured credit and the other one with the Credit My Rent. We offer a financial lockbox to lock and secure all passwords and pertinent information in the event of your passing is already in one specific place for your loved ones. Last but not least, we offer a profile to show you how to budget your money. So basically a budgeting tool. And what that simply does is you're able to take the amount of money that you have coming in for the month, plug in the bills that you have for the month, and it's strategically going to formulate a plan for you as to when to pay those bills so it doesn't impact your score negatively. How cool is that? A lot of us tend to need direction so we are not going back in the same cycle of that we repeat it in order to have less than perfect credit. So we're teaching you how to utilize your credit and pay your bills in the needed way to continuously build your score, which is really where where it's at. And that's really what you want to do ultimately as you go through this particular process. Also, another question that I've had was, how long do I have, Shenauda, how long do I have to stay on this program? The average customer stays with our program 4 to 6 months. So I'm going to give you an example. I have a person, she's a single mom, and I might have to bring her in here as a special guest to give her own personal testimony, but she is a single mom and she came out of a divorce. And you all know that if you have married and you are divorced, your financial situation tends to be a little bit different depending on your situation. Well, hers was a little bit different where she needed credit repair, but it was to the point where she could not purchase a home for her and her children. She needed to do some things with her credit in order to even get pre-approved. So I'm going to give you the timeline of October 2017. She started our program. By January 2018, she got her pre-approval. She still had a few things that she needed to tweak while she was in the program. She did those things that she needed to do to take care of that, to solidify that. By April, she was house hunting. She had already found the lender who would lend her the money to purchase her home. And by October of 2018, she was moving into her home, her and her children. So I gave you that timeline to show you as an example that the process does work. It's a matter of you being diligent and patient enough to trust and follow the process. So once again, I do encourage you, if this is something that you are definitely seeking in terms of you need to improve your credit score, you're looking to purchase a home, purchase a car, I can definitely get you the assistance and services that you need to help get you to where you want to go in the financial direction you want to go. So I'm going to give you my contact information once again. And my phone number is 734-752-8818. I'm on Facebook at Chenauda M. Harris. I'm on Instagram at Chenauda. My email address is letsfixitwithchenauda@gmail.com. And my website for all the services that I've named is www.chenaudaharris.com. I definitely want to mention all of our different people that are on our platform here at Worship Radio International. The Marketplace with Linda Hunt. She's Deeply Rooted with Day. Coaching by Al with Coach Al Wilson. Biz Talk with DeAndre. Kingdom Intercession with Talitha Cousins. Kingdom Vision with Apostle Sharice. Shifting Seasons with Apostle Chappelle. Now, as we come to our conclusion of our show for today, I want to leave you with this. If you have faith as a grain of mustard seed, you should say to that mountain, move, and it will move, and nothing will be impossible. Matthew 17:20. With that said, I want to leave you with also, just in case you didn't get it the last time, again, this is Chenauda Harris. I'm your financial specialist. My phone number is 734-752-8818. My email address is letsfixitwithchenauda at gmail.com. And again, I'm on Facebook at Chenauda M. Harris, as well as Instagram. Definitely follow me there. And once again, please contact me for those bookings, because I definitely want to come out to your organization or to your church and talk to your people. We definitely need to be more concerned with people's finances, because it will put people in a better place financially. So, with that being said, to God be the glory, grace, and peace. Till next time.
Hey, this is DeAndre Ford, and you're listening to Worship Radio International.